Hi, this is Anthony Padone for Complete SQL. Today, I'd like to show you how the user of Complete SQL adds code to the system Complete SQL. The whole purpose actually of Complete SQL is for the user to add the code to individualize his interaction with SQL Server. I like to say Complete SQL organizes and executes code in a configurable environment. So let me get started right now. I took the liberties of setting up SQL Server and set up a blocking situation. So now as a DBA, I have blocking on my server and I need to interact in a quick way. And I need to know what to do quickly. So I went out beforehand and I found a blocking script that someone put on a website, and there it is. So I just, as you can see, highlighted and copied it. Opened up an instance of SQL Server, so I just copy it in. So I just copied it here, and I'm just going to save it as, I already saved it just to save some time here. So overwrite that. So now the query that I found on the web, I copied into a directory, a known named directory that I'm aware of. And that's all I did. And also, I have a script here running that's blocking, that's being blocked. Okay. Now as a DBA, I have to react quickly, right? So I want to create an instance. I want to work with that script that I just copied down. So create an instance within Complete SQL, and it's called snapshot. So snapshot, and we'll call it demo. Okay, there it is. I can work with it. Up comes the session manager. Okay, source. Okay, so let's just say I have a reduction problem right now. Get into source. There it is. Go into query. Okay, standard. Go where you copied that query. Okay, I think I know where I copied it. I copied it into script 3. Okay, blocking demo, just copied it down, didn't do anything with it. Hit that, boom, there it is. It's showing me blocking. It's showing me that something is blocking. I can actually click this here and magnify the whole thing and look at it in a different view. I can see that session, the database file, which is test, a shared lock, it's waiting, how many seconds have been waiting, there's my name, Padone, there's a query, select everything from, and then you can see the blocking description. And also you can see what's blocking, the begin tran. So I put a begin tran and updated the query, updated the table to a particular value, and that's what's causing the blocking. So automatically I know what to do. Okay, so that's one phase. So right now we identified the blocking, we know the source and everything else, and we can interact and so forth. But also what I want to do is, since the code is part now of my package, it actually is, I want to sort of make it unique to the way I interact with SQL Server. So first thing I'll do is just minimize that. Go back to the manager, hit options, hit code. This is where I talk to the SQL codes in different ways. I can synchronize a code. If I have the same code across various directories, it'll synchronize it. I can find it. I'm going to add a header. A header, I'll show you in a second. So it goes here. I'm going to go to my test 3 where the code's sitting. This is where I just copy down blindly. Okay, there it is. Tell me I found it. Added a header. That's really good. Okay, so let's work with it now. Bring it up. Okay, let's work with the code. Okay, so a synopsis, add a synopsis. So basically, it's blocking code, very good. I like it. That's just for now. Okay, close it out, edit it back. Now it's part of my source code. Okay, and we can verify that synopsis, get it. There it is, blocking code, very good. Like, actually, I'll show you my editing feature too. Liked it. Okay. So that's added back. Next thing we can do, I like the blocking code a lot, but I also want to have some predicates with it. I don't want to know when the database has a particular name as test. So add that. Go back to query code. Go to scenarios. I can get a scenario, set it, or edit. Right now, I'm going to set a scenario. It's going to take that scenario, add it back, bang, it's added back. And I can demonstrate that by taking it out here, going back to query code, scenarios, get it. There it is. I'm going to select one that I just added, and it's working. Also, I can add include columns as far as the display. I'll say I like all that, but I just want, say, these particular columns, just as a selection. So that's what it demonstrates. I can then go back, include it. I can get, set or edit. I'm going to set the columns. You want to edit back? Yes, I do, sir. Thank you. Done. It's added. Okay, so I can take all that out. I can take all that out. I can run it, get the full feature, come back to here, include columns, get the columns, select the ones that I want, because I can add multiple here, do it, and there it is. Okay, so I just showed you how I can individualize the code. I took a blocking code from a source outside, put into my package, found blocking, individualized it with different scenarios as far as include columns, the synopsis, adding predicates, and it's part of my package. And let me just show you one more thing, if I may. So I'll just dispose of that. Okay, and bring it back in. Go to standard. Okay, scripts 3, the blocking, preview it, yes, preview it, and there it is. And this is how I do it actually. I added the header, added the synopsis. This is where it puts it, blocking code, very good, liked it. As you can see, the scenario, added scenario test, begin scenario, end scenario, added include columns, that's where it added. So it's added as a header, part of the full text that I added. Okay. Execute code, yes I can, execute it. We still have blocking. One more thing, if I may, I can also edit the code as I go here. Let's just say I really want to edit the code, but I'm not going to do anything. I'll just put a space in here. Create new version, yes. There it is. Okay, so execute it. Now if I come here and work with the code, I have two versions. I have the original and the change one, and I can work with that in different ways also. So I'll just pick that again, execute it, yes, and just close it out. So that was pretty much the demo, of a quick demo of how you as a user will add code to the system and individualize your uniqueness and how you want to interact with your servers. Thank you, and please take care.